Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Hey Hoopheads, today I want to talk to you about the Raptors defense in their great win against the Lakers 113 to 104. Heading into this game, one of the things I was interested in seeing is how the Raptors were going to handle the Lakers bigs. The Lakers have Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, and Dwight Howard, and usually two of those three are on the court at all times. And the Raptors are playing without Serge Ibaka right now, and that could create a real deficit at the big position and hurt the Raptors when it comes to defense. Let's get into it. This right here is a play that the Lakers like to run off the tip-off sometimes. See Danny Green set a pick on Marc Gasol, and while he's doing that, McGee runs to the rim. The only one who's in a position to get in the way of this pass is Fred VanVleet, and he does a great job, gets up, breaks up the pass, preventing the easy score off the tip. Then on this next play, OG does a great job of staying tied to LeBron, gets through the double screen at the top of the key. Eventually the ball works its way to Anthony Davis in the low post, and the Raptors come with a hard double. And that was how the Raptors decided to handle Anthony Davis all game long. They were going to double team him and force somebody else to make shots. Here we see Fred getting after it. Great ball pressure coming off the screen here. He and Siakam trap the dribbler. They get it to AD. AD tries to take it into the post. Fred doubles down, gets his hands in there. He has great hands. AD wants to pass it to McGee under the basket here, but Marc Gasol has cut off that passing angle, and it's a turnover with the travel. Now Fred, setting the tone again, gets into the passing lane, tips it away, hustles after it, and gets the turnover. Serge's bench minutes in this game primarily went to Chris Boucher, and a great thing about watching Chris Boucher play is how sneakily long he is. Look how he disrupts this passing play. It's a simple pass over the top from AD, and AD can do that against almost anyone in the league, but not Chris Boucher. Here the Raptors move into a zone defense, and the Lakers aren't quite sure how to handle it off the start. LeBron makes a great pass through the zone to Dudley under the hoop, but he's too far under the basket to do anything with it. The Raptors do a great job of rotating, cutting off his passing angles, and eventually the ball gets around to Caruso, who beats Rondae Hollis-Jefferson on a bad closeout, and then Chris Boucher gets up, gives him the block Quebecois, and the Raptors take it the other way, where Chris Boucher hammers it down. Great two-way play by Boucher. And now it's Boucher again. Here Caruso tries to go over the top, and the Lakers are quickly learning that going over the top when it comes to Boucher is pretty much always a mistake. Here the Lakers get it into the post to AD, and Fred comes straight over with the hard double team, wanting to get the ball out of AD's hands, make somebody else score. Daniels gets it with time running out on the shot clock. Norm knows that. He pressures him. He knows Daniels has to shoot. Gets up, gets the block. Great D by Norm, great awareness. Here, Quinn Cook runs into trouble when he tries to drive to the strong side. OG Anunoby stunts toward him, then he knows where that pass is going to go. It's headed for the corner. He takes a step back, gets right in the passing lane, steals it easily. Great play by OG. Here again, the Lakers are trying to go to AD in the post. He gets it. Marc Gasol hesitates for a second, then comes over with the double team and forces the turnover. But let's look at that again. See how Norm Powell gets rotated under the basket, and he steps up to meet Dwight Howard outside the charge circle. If Norm is even a step lower here, Dwight Howard is catching that, and Norm's going to have to either foul or it's going to be a dunk, or both. And this play is a great one by Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol moves up to the top of the key in case he has to help on a screen and roll if JaVale sets a screen. McGee doesn't, so Gasol backs into the key, cuts off the pass to Anthony Davis, which would have been an easy deuce. Then the ball gets swung around, gets to McGee in the post. McGee puts up a wild shot, and anytime you have McGee shooting from like 8 feet out, that's a great result for your defense. This is a great effort play. Siakam loses the ball. Anthony Davis takes it the other way. Easy layup, except Siakam gets back. He wasn't moping on the other end. He gets back, blocks the shot. Then Norm gets a block as well. And look how all 5 Raptors are already back, ready to set into their defense and lock in. The ball gets worked around for an Avery Bradley contested 3, and that's a result of great hustle by Pascal, Norm, and the rest of the Raptors in transition.
Denied by Siakam.
Here, Anthony Davis gets the ball in the post again. He again sees a second defender coming at him. Watch how Fred rotates down to cut off the lob to McGee. Then he gets out to the three-point line on the pass to Danny Green, runs him off it, and forces him to shoot a mid-ranger. That's great hustle by Fred. This one I thought was just kind of a fun play. LeBron gets it on a drive to the rim. Siakam reaches in. Refs call a foul because it's LeBron. Nick Nurse challenges the call while LeBron talks some shit to Siakam. And eventually the call is overturned because Siakam reached in, got all ball. Great play by him. Great hands. Here we get a great play from Fred and OG. LeBron drives into lane, collapses the defense, throws the ball out. Fred closes out to Danny Green under control so that he can bother the dribble. And the second Danny Green decides to put the ball on the floor, OG is there. That is great anticipation by OG. Chris Boucher wasn't the only one whose length was bothering the Lakers. Here, Pascal Siakam goes up to contest the dunk, maybe gets away with a foul, but if you don't make that effort play, you don't put the pressure on the refs to make the call. Here, the Lakers move the ball around, the Raptors make some great rotations, and on the back end, again is the length of Pascal Siakam bothering the shot. This is a transition opportunity that looks like it should be an easy basket or at least a wide open shot for the Lakers. But once Avery Bradley drives into the lane, Terrence Davis and Pascal Siakam swarm him, cut off the passing lane, forcing the turnover and getting the stop. Now with the clock running down, everybody on the Raptors knows that Anthony Davis wants to shoot the shot. Chris Boucher runs at him with the hard double. Again, his length bothers the shot, gets the block. Great play by Boucher. And as we head into the fourth quarter, the Raptors turn up the intensity and their length really starts to bother the Lakers. Pascal gets a great block here on Kuzma. Then LeBron James' shot is bothered by Chris Boucher, who does a great job of staying vertical and avoiding the foul. Then it's Boucher with another block on James here. Then in the open court, he gets a block on Anthony Davis, and the bloc Québécois is in full effect right now. He is too much for the Lakers to handle. Now AD tries to go through Siakam. Siakam's a little stronger than he expected, gets the stop. Great work by Siakam. Great positioning. Here off the missed shot, this could be a fast break bucket for the Lakers, but watch how the Raptors get back and build their defense. Then the ball moves around a little bit, gets to AD. Chris Boucher comes over with the hard double, get it out of his hands again. LeBron misses the bunny, and there's Pascal Siakam on the follow-up, swatting it. Raptors go the other way for an easy deuce. Love to see it. Great defense by the Raptors, great effort.
Denied by Pascal.
And then coming back the other way, it's Chris Boucher again bothering what should be an easy layup. Because of Boucher's length, Kyle Kuzma does not have the angle he thinks he does, and Boucher stops the fast break in its tracks. Great work by Boucher again. And from there, it's a pretty easy march to the win. The Raptors did a great job tonight of compensating for the loss of Serge Ibaka with Chris Boucher and Pascal Siakam. In this game, the Lakers shot 58.8% at the rim, which is a few points below league average, and from floater range, they thought 30.8%, which is like 10% below league average. So the Raptors did a great job of getting in the middle, mucking it up, and just making life difficult for the Lakers. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think of the Raptors defense in the comments.